everyone, it's Froggy. I'm back again with another episode of Mystic Messenger. So we got a new chat room called A Failure. Not sure who that's going to be with. Interested to find out. Rika. Okay.
Mila, here I am. A poor little work of failure drowned in my own darkness.
You surely know what kind of a creature you are, Rika. Are you painful to see V changing?
Painful? I don't know. Actually, I find it rather funny, to you guys. I'm the worst villain, the worst kind, a failure in his art. If you were going to treat me like trash to be taken out someday, couldn't you throw me out sooner? Like my real parents did? If you think about it, they made the right choice. They knew as soon as they had me that I'm a failure.
That's enough if you want me to pity you. I know how difficult your environment was, but you chose to make things like this. Oh dear, I can't imagine what you've been through. You chose.
That's right. Everything is my choice. Everything is my fault. Environmental factors would only make me pitiful. There's nothing I can do about that. I already knew from the beginning that no one can understand me.
She sounds like a teenager.
No one can understand this devil that I'm born with. My devil has met nothing but fingers and stares ever since it was born. Love like the sun. People will applaud you as great to be... People will applaud you as great, be greatly touched, reign in salvation through fear. People outside of Mintai point at it and define it as evil. To us, great is not love, but fear. To us, a friend is not an angel, but a devil.
I didn't mean to offend any teenagers watching, by the way. She's just being very... I mean, you know the stereotype around teenagers. I shouldn't have to tell you guys. I'm sure you've heard of it. I'm honestly scared that you'll meet someone like you. Please take a look around. There are people who are having a hard time because of you.
Yes. I might look like a walking ball of poison to you. Or someone you must eradicate from this world. The world thinks that showing the devil within is bad. Everyone will point fingers at me and try to get rid of me. That's what the so-called justice is. However, even if we are failures according to the world, that doesn't mean we can't be happy, does it? Everyone deserves happiness. Even if the way to reach happiness differs from the worldly standard, everyone deserves to be happy, right?
Don't you think that's only temporary? That's no happiness. That's nothing but pleasure.
Pleasure or happiness. It doesn't matter as long as you're smiling. You can find happiness from pleasure, can't you? Even if you can't find happiness from pleasure, is it bad to have pleasure only? That's what the world says. That's not our rule. Mila, V, look around me. Look at all the people I saved. Before they met me, they were all living in pain. Yet live only because they couldn't die, without a clue what happiness is. But now, not anymore. They are realizing their worth. Something even they didn't know. Look at Ray. He's become an excellent hacker. They gave their lives true happiness and worth.
Then you can stay there and be happy. Please don't touch us. Don't you think that you're taking away their ability to stand alone?
Why do they have to stand alone? What's so bad about relying on darkness? It's so comfortable and misty. A fish cannot survive outside of water. It writhes in pain outside water. To us, darkness is like water. It's where we can breathe. So we cannot avoid death within air, within the outside world. We're different from you. We can be happy only underwater, only inside this paradise. You guys, including V, would say that my method is wrong. Not to mention, V said that our love was all fake, and the art he poured upon me ended up in failure. And that's not all. V was pure light, and now he says he feels fear because he's infested with my darkness.
So stay away from V, you're infecting him. He's accepted loss of love, so of course he'd start to feel afraid.
V starts to feel afraid? No, you think. All those fear and sorrow are new to him? They were there from the beginning. V was a coward from the start. He was a coward who wanted to play God behind me. His life was a never-ending escape from something, from drawing, from art. He ran away from the true meaning of life. And in the end he ran to come to me, and now he's trying to run away from me too.
He's not running away. He'll learn to acknowledge his fear and love in the reality. That's because you harmed and ruined V. He's not ruined.
Love in reality? Are you talking about something you can see in dramas or movies? The kind of love everyone talks about? Mila, think about our past. V and I suffered wounds too big. You experienced such love. Look at the things stuck immobile inside of us. We are far from normal from the beginning. How can people far from normal love like normal? It'll take more time for the elixir to lose effect. So right now I doubt V can do anything. I hope he will lie down and look back at his life. V is simply afraid of continuing his love for me in such a drastic circumstance. That love didn't vanish. He's scared. So he's accusing our love of being an obsession. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to leave me.
Whatever the reason is, I want V to now abandon you. Perhaps V is afraid because no one ever held his hand by his side.
So, Mila, will you hold his hand? So V, you're going to abandon me and experience a beautiful love with Mila? Then what about me, Mila? Whose hand am I supposed to hold? If you're going to hold V's hand, I'll have nothing to hold on to. Mila, let me tell you the truth. If I forget about everyone else from now on and get V and only V within my influence, he will love me, even if he's crippled. He will love me even beyond his death. V will love me forever.
Don't even think about it. V will become happy with me from now on. V has had more than enough of such violent and self-destructive love. Now that's enough, Rika.
Why are you trying to stop me, Mila? Why do you sound like V will leave me? It feels like he's going to end everything. Leaving me here. Leaving me all alone. No. I'm sure V didn't change yet. V is still the same man I know. He'll come back to me. When I tell him that I'll try changing for just a little bit, he'll come back to me. When I tell him that, I'll no longer make a stranger a victim. Our love was real. I believe it was real. V is simply afraid of the world, of the people around him. So he's trying to make a choice that will help him to avoid blames. He's the worst of the worst coward. Mila, you'd better make a better evaluation on him. A person doesn't change in a day, don't forget that. V already failed once. Take a good look, Mila. I'm the evidence.
I don't care what you say. My dear sweet seven.
님, 저예요. 지금 밖인가 봐요. 안전하다면 일단 다행이에요. 너무 오래 밖에 있지는 말아요. 그쪽에서 님을 호시탐탐 노리는 것만은 분명하니까요.
Is V doing well? Seven, how do you feel right now?
계속 집중해 있어서 내 기분이 어떤지도 모르겠어요. 머리가 과열돼서 뜨끈뜨끈해요. 제 머리색이랑
You're so
어울리죠?
cute.
그 민트 아이에 있던 해커 말이에요. 혹시 생김새나 특징 같은 거 말해줄 수 있어요? 궁금해서 그래요.
He looked like my Prince Charming. Height 173 centimeters, weight 59 kilograms, snow white skin, good looking, sexy, and cute. He had white hair. Let's go with this.
그 사이에 그런 것까지 다 눈여겨본 거예요? 님, 관찰력 진짜 쩌네요. 그 해커에 대한 정보가 좀 더 많았으면 좋겠는데 나중에 저랑 이야기 좀 해요. 혹시 그 해커가 저에 대해 뭐라고
Oh, a
얘기한 적
lot.
있어요?
He hates V. It looked like he hates you.
제가 공격하니까 당연히 싫어하긴 하겠죠. 제 느낌이 조금 이상해서요. 근데 아닐 거예요. 어, 아마도 뭐라고? 어? 아, 알았어. 밴더우드가 물 좀 떠오라고 하네요. 부영이 지금 다시 괴로워하고 있어서 해독 효능 있는 약품 찾고 있대요. 미안해요. 지금 바로 돌아와 줄 수 있을까요? 나중에 해커에 대해 더 자세히 말해줘요. 끊을게요.
I don't like that he doesn't love me right now. I mean, I like V. He's great, and I like loving him and him loving me and whatever, you know. And Ray, of course, is amazing, but God, I miss Seven and his cute love and being like, "Can you come back to me?" And I miss him so much. Okay, I'm gonna skip up. And we're back. So we got a new chat room open called "Don't Want to Be Abandoned." Is that Ray? Of course it is.
Mila, you're back.
좋아.
You're so cute.
I really wanted to chat with you. How are you doing?
That's very shameless of you asking how I'm doing. Not well, because of Mintai.
And that's because you didn't come back to us. My heart will clench. Whenever I remind myself about that, I can't help sighing. Listen. Did you read what my savior said?
Yeah, but I didn't get a single word she was saying. You mean why she founded Midai?
Then you must have understood. I knew it. Mindai isn't wrong. It's right. I'm so glad that my
Sure.
savior said that herself. My savior has been so occupied with Veep these days, so I was afraid that perhaps she forgot everyone else at Mindai.
She'll leave if V urges her a little bit more. V is deeply related to the source of the trouble Rika caused.
Actually, I had the same suspicion. I was nervous that might be true, but I tried to disregard it. My savior will protect me. She will continue to protect me. I need to believe that. I will. I've always done my best for her, for this place. Because she changed my life. She said I'm a worthy person. As long as I know how to use computers, that was more than enough for me.
You use your talents for bad, you will be punished someday. You are very talented, Ray. I'm sure you could do something else as well.
No, Mila. My savior said that this is the only thing that I'm good at.
And that's wrong and horrible.
She said that people will lock me up alone if I go anywhere else. I hate getting locked up. I thought that I'd keep doing my best. Someday I will be rewarded. Yes, I thought that day isn't far now. But I feel like it's become distant again. Things have been different if you were here. Honestly, I'm still very nervous. I'm not worried about my incompetence. I'm better than that redhead. But no matter how good I am, I'm more worried that she'll abandon us because of V.
You're being used and manipulated, can't you see? Ray, I hope you use your talent for yourself.
For me? I have no worth whatsoever. I can't do anything unless someone tells me to. I don't want to be abandoned anymore. Not from my savior, not from you. This is all because of V. He just popped out of nowhere and ruined everything. He disturbed my savior and even took you away from me. I'm so sad.
I don't think any single party is at fault in this. Rika used you to harm us, and she caused so much more damage than one you suffered. I mean...
No. We're all victims. We used to be in pain, and my savior saved us. There's no way my savior is wrong. V ruined everything. I hate him. I hate him so much. I wish he'd be gone from this world, Mila. Just what did you like about him? I thought I was good to you, but I wasn't good enough. That's right. Things started to go wrong when you were with the savior.
You were upset because I didn't visit you a lot, weren't you? Honey, no. You're no fun. That place was no fun. You're doing nothing wrong, but I thought that it was dangerous to be with Rika. I wanted to help V. This place isn't dangerous. I told you it's a treasure box of happiness, Mila, so you fell for V's words. It was because I wasn't good with my words, wasn't it? V is so good with words, so he made you fall for him, didn't he? Why can't I be a better speaker than him? No, you might hate me. If I blame myself, please don't hate me. I was doing things in advance. Because I wanted to be with you on the day of the party. It feels so lonely without you. I'm so scared and lonely when I think that my savior might leave me. You're full of darkness, Ray. Nobody will ever want to be with you. Oh my god! Who would say these horrible things to this cutie patootie? Ray, don't you want to join the RFA? Please join me.
I wish you wouldn't offer something like that to Ray. It feels like cheating, doesn't it? My savior. Ray, is everything going well? Yes. You are anxious. A little. Ray, you are very important to me. You and the rest of the believers exist to prove that I'm right. In that case, I'm glad to be of help.
Ray, you're falling for that again. You're an idiot. Ray, isn't there any way that I can save you?
I'm sorry, but this is the only place Ray can find salvation. The RFA will isolate and lock him up and treat him. Will they? Then I'm so scared. I hate being locked up. I'll never go to the RFA. That's right, Ray. You belong here.
Oh my god.
This place is where you can find peace. My savior, I might sound a little off topic, but mind if I ask something? Go ahead. Anything is fine.
We're more important to you than V, right? Rika was so obsessive about V, it was beyond my imaginations. V's effect was huge in the process. Rika founded the Mint Eye that I remember. What? V's effect was huge in the process. Rika founded the Mint Eye. I remember. Rika was so obsessive about V, it was beyond my imagination.
My savior. You said that now V was nothing to do with us. But why would you now? Ray, you look uneasy. Don't you remember that you'll be in pain again if you're uneasy? I don't want you to mind V. You only need to do what you need to do, just like you do now. The grand finale is coming soon. Yes, I'll do as you say. You're taking your elixir, right? To be honest, I didn't take it a few times.
You mean the elixir of salvation? Won't Ray grow dependent if he takes it? How could you be using a drug like that and reporting to the police? No.
It's nothing bad, Mila. I depend on my savior, and she saves me. Yes, that's what our relationship is, but Ray, why did you stop taking the elixir? Well, I get a little sick if I take the elixir, but you need to take it. Or else you'll become anxious and scared like now. Make sure that you take it before you go to bed tonight.
Okay. I heard that the side effect will be tremendous if you take it for long. Ray is sick. Why do you force him to take the drug?
Every illness derives from the heart. Even if you heal the body, there's no point if the heart suffers. So that's why it's something necessary. To take the medicine that treats the heart, even if the body suffers.
You're right, my savior. From now on, I won't skip taking the elixir.
Very well. Shouldn't you run along now?
Yes. Now we'll go back to my work. Mila, please don't leave us. Even if V tells you something weird, please think about coming back. Please? I'm sorry, but that won't happen. Ray. I can't. My heart is twisting in pain.
I'll take care of her. So feel free to run along now.
Okay, and my savior. Please don't forget me, even if I'm too busy to drop by.
Of course I won't. Goodbye, Ray. Ray, what a poor child. He's in agony because of the elixir, but there's no other choice.
I feel bad for Ray. Please don't make any more victims. How could you do this to him?
Right now he needs the elixir. You think like that. Because you can't fathom the depth of his pain. The world will try to cure and destroy pain whenever it spots it, and you're used to that too. I'll no longer try to bring you here. If that's the kind of world you prefer, then you're free to stay there. We'll stay in our world of our own.
보고 싶어. 보고 싶어. 참기가 너무 힘들어.
I miss you too.
네가 없으니까 네 방에 있는 꽃도 전부 시들었어. 시든 꽃을 보자니 너무 슬펐어. 눈물이 자꾸만 나와서 아까 네 방에서 울다가 깜빡 잠이 들었거든. 근데 꿈속에서 엄마가 나왔어.
Are you sure you're awake now? Your mother?
왜 그렇게 화난 건지 날 노려보고 있었어. 내가 뭘 잘못한 걸까? 왜 내 꿈에 나타난 걸까? 아, 머리가 너무 아프다. 아, 밖으로 나가지 않을 거라고 빌었어. 아빠한테 들키지 않을 거라고 맹세했는데. 그래도 엄마는 계속.
Ray, snap out of it. Ray! Ray, calm down. Easy.
네가 내 곁에 있었으면 좋겠어. 네가 내 옆에서 손을 잡아주면, 괜찮다고 머리를 쓰다듬어주면, 그러면 더는 악몽을 꾸지 않을 것 같은데. 내가 원하는 건 늘 그렇듯 이루어지지 않겠지? 내가 날 잊을까 두려워. 네가 너무 보고 싶어. 내 안에 꾹 눌러온 나쁜 감정도. 네가 그 방에서 날 기다리고 있다는 상상을 하면 잠시 잊을 수 있었는데, 지금은 네가 내 곁에 없다는 걸 아니까 너무 괴로워. 눈물이 계속 나와. 나만 남겨놓고 가지 마. 날 혼자 두고 가지 마.
I just want to save him. Why can't I save him too? It's not fair.
It was a good idea to log in for a sec. I could talk to you. I just took the elixir and I'm lying down for a moment. Your body would feel a little fuzzy if you take the elixir. Then you feel weak, and then you feel fuzzy again. But you should start taking it now if you want to get to paradise. There's this special elixir I made for you. And I can't answer him. I wonder if you know the significance of noble salvation within the evilness. I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos from me, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.